My name is Baron Tyn-Kar Rathniskegi, called Tink Chainbeard, and this is my week for the Glenavon Reaper Challenge. Now, after a quick costume change, let's discuss pell work. Now, should you do your pell work in full armor? Yes. There are things that your armor does to you that restricts movements, or limits your movements, or adds weight onto your movements. Doing this for 100 days straight, you can try to do this on your own schedule and hit the same time frame every day where you have plenty of time. Life happens. So try to wear as much armor as you can for that day. At minimum, you want to wear your demi-gloves or any gauntlets that you're wearing to fight in. That is going to change how you hold your swords or shields, or in my case, my Madu. Do you wear forearm protection? That changes the weight on your arm. So you should wear those when able. Your helm. You should wear your helm when you're doing pell work. The weight, your movements change with that. I'm not wearing mine for this demonstration, but when I have the energy, I do try to wear it. So I have my elbows, my forearms, my hand protection, and my gorget. My gorget changes the way I breathe, the way that I move my neck. Whether you can see it or not, I have new fighting boots, so I'm wearing those for my pell work because this will work on breaking them in. Now, if you can see, I have painted dots all around my pell. If you've watched, as I hope you have, or if you have not, you will go back and watch them. All of our previous pell videos with each Glenavon fighter, they've each touched on different aspects, on body mechanics, on foot placement, on accurate targeting. A few have touched on striking and not returning back to your original striking, where you're just throwing over and over, but coming into a block. At this point, you have your basics there. That is the fundamentals of your fighting. What you need to hone and skill, hone your skill with is those fundamentals. That is what fighting is repeating those actions. So I'm going to repeat those actions. For my type of fighting with a Madu, it becomes target recognition. Target recognition and trying to get people to shift slightly out of their own position to give me that target. So with this, and I hope I'm in camera, if not I have to re-record this, I am targeting different points. I want to stay on line. With the fighter. So I fight swapping my sword foot forward and my Madu foot forward. So people have discussed not staying on line, coming to diagonals, and throwing your shots, coming in and stepping in. Same thing. I just happen to have 3 thrusting points. So my ideal pell would be targeting different points with my thrust. So I would set up I almost want to be able to touch them and just stepping into extending that arm. So that's all I'm doing. This is what hones in my target recognition. If I have a shield on this side and they are well blocked on all sides and I just cannot get into that. So my targets to try to step in and thrust are just enough to be able to push and have them shift just the slightest bit. So if I can get that, so now you should be able to see, I hope, these points. So a lot of my pell is being in my A-frame and stepping in. Now, that one, it's not good. I slapped them. I wasn't trying to do that. That is an option when you're thrusting in. And there's a fancy word for it, where you throw into their shield or sword and push forward. I'm still working on that. So, target recognition. If I can get them just slightly out of position. It doesn't take much. So if I can target recognition, slight movements, working on the flick up, forward, stepping into it. Doesn't take much, just enough to get them in.